We are back. If you tuned in last week, you'll know that we have some awesome updates for this Friday right here on W.E.L.K. News. If you need a little fun during these times, stay tuned for the rest of the show. Happy Friday, Elkton High School. I'm Andrew. And I'm also Andrew. It's day 63 since the start of Coronication. Now, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Kristine. Today we'll have Trivia Tuesday, Word of the Day Wednesday, and Riddle Me Thursday later in the show. But first, let's send it to Elijah for our 7-day forecast.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Elijah Dixon, your weatherman, and I hope you all had a fantastic Mother's Day last weekend. I know I did. And I hope you did something very super nice for your mother, and I hope she appreciated it. So I'm here to tell you all about what's happening right here at Elkton. So today, it will be partially cloudy, but it will be a high of 84 degrees and a low of 64 degrees. Tomorrow, it will be partially cloudy again, but with a high of 80 degrees and a low of 56 degrees. And Sunday, just you wait. It's going to be a rainy week. We will have 40% showers in the AM, and with a high of 71 degrees and a low of 57 degrees. Next Monday, there will be 70% chance of rain with a high of 71 degrees and a low of 53 degrees. Next Tuesday, there will be 90% chance of rain, and with a high of 56 degrees and a low of 47 degrees. And on Wednesday, we will have 60% chance of rain, and with a high of 59 degrees and a low of 52 degrees. And on Thursday, it will be 50% chance of rain, and a high of 71 degrees and a low of 55 degrees. Dang, that's a lot of rain. Anyway, that's all the weather for today and this week. And now over to Andrew for some virtual school news.
Thank you, Elijah. Attention FCA students. Cecil County FCA is hosting countywide huddles every Friday at 10:30 a.m. Elkton FCA is also hosting huddles for just Elkton FCA at 2:00 p.m. on Wednesday. If you want to join, check out the Cecil County FCA Instagram or the Elkton FCA Instagram, or you can talk to one of the FCA leaders, Miss Malin or Mr. A. To get on the Elkton FCA email list, email me at andrdest1034@ccps.org. Friendly reminder for NHS members, please continue to keep track of your community service. For example, if you're helping out elderly neighbors by shopping or doing yard work for shut-ins, we want to know. Service hours are not required to be submitted this year, but if you still have the form prior to the school closure completed, please take a picture of it and send it to either Miss O'Hara or Miss Klein. We will enter it into PowerSchool and make sure that your hours are up to date. Attention FBLA members, if you're interested in becoming an officer for next year's Future Business Leaders of America Club, please email Ms. Clark at cjclark@ccps.org for additional information. Also, if you're interested in being a part of the W.E.L.K. news team for next year, please also email Ms. Clark. Speaking of Ms. Clark, here she is with your Trivia Tuesday question.
Thank you, Andrew. Ms. Clark here with your Trivia Tuesday question. Now, if you tuned in last week, you heard our last question, which was, how many people walked on the moon? Well, if you answered 12, then you answered correctly. Unfortunately, we didn't have any submissions. So hopefully this Tuesday we can have more submissions so that we can announce a special winner and maybe even have something special for them. So on for this Trivia Tuesday question. It is, what is the name of the teacher in the first ever WID, or What Are You Doing, video submission on our W.E.L.K at Home news show? What is the name of the teacher in that video? If you think you know the answer, go ahead to the description below, click that link, and submit your answer so we can have something special for you. Again, this is not an excuse to go outside without a face mask. Thank you, and over to our word of the day. Hey, Alexis.
Thank you. The word of the day is obfuscate. Obfuscate means to confuse someone. Thank you, and now it is time for Riddle Me Thursday.
Thank you, Alexis. The riddle from last week was, what is 3/7 chicken, 2/3 cat, and 2/4 goat? The winner is Callie Adams with Chicago. This week's riddle is, you see me once in June, twice in November, and not at all in May. What am I? Again, that is, you see me once in June, twice in November, and not at all in May. What am I? Please submit your answers into the Google form link in the description below. Remember, this is not an excuse to gather in large groups until 5 p.m. tonight, in which you can gather in groups of 10. Don't forget to tune in next week for the answer and find out if you are a winner. At this moment, we want to recognize Kaylee Bowman, Anthony Ascaros, Madeline Moore, and Brandon Gutierrez for the Hometown Hero Spotlight. Even though Maryland FBLA States was canceled mid-trip, they persisted, competed in their events online, and they all finished in the top 10. Kaylee Bowman placed 6th in business ethics, Anthony Ascaros placed 7th in public speaking, and the team of Maddie Moore and Brandon Gutierrez placed 9th in broadcast journalism. Congratulations to you all for doing an excellent job of representing our school. Well, that's all for the news today. We'd like to thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you're practicing social distancing and limit traveling to essential reasons only. I'm Andrew. And I'm Andrew. This is a special at-home episode of W.E.L.K. News on May 15th, 2020. And we want you to make it a great day the Elkton way. And since it's Friday, it's time for Fridays with Foye.
Good morning, Elkton High School. Welcome to another outstanding day. First off, we're going to recognize those students, let's say, who has leveled up. Those students who decided to take their careers to the next level. First off, we're going to recognize Griffin Weiner, who was accepted into Cecil College. Outstanding work. Also, we're going to recognize Brandy Ross, accepted into Cecil College. Outstanding work. Guess what? Katarina Salary, who was accepted into the University of Alabama and offered maybe $100,000? No, that's not enough. Maybe $200,000? No, that's not enough. She was offered $205,000 in college scholarship, which is outstanding. When you see these folks out on the internet, social distancing, guess what I want you to do? Get one of these. Keep up the good work. Now, starting next week, students, you shall be getting at Home Connections new work. For those students, make sure you are submitting that into teachers. Make sure you get the credit for all your hard work. For those who are getting work packets, those packets will also be coming out next week. After you complete those, take a picture, email it to your teacher so you can also get your credit. For our seniors, you should be getting into the mail your appointment time for the graduation ceremony, which will be outstanding. Make sure you share that with your family members so they know when to come. Now, that is all the news that I have for you. This is W.E.L.K. News. We're going to make it a great day the Elkton way. Peace!
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right
Seniors,
here talking to you.
we miss you.
I know we love to hit the road.
We have not
and laugh,
forgotten
but
about you,
told me that it wouldn't
nor the
last.
amazing
Had to
things
switch
you have
up,
accomplished.
look at things different, see the bigger picture.
We celebrate you
Those were the days, hard work
as
forever
individuals
pays. Now I see
and
you
as a
in
class.
better place. See you in a better place.
The school, the community, and the county are proud of you. At Elkton High School, our resilience is what sets us apart. And upon graduation, the greater global community will take notice of your uniqueness. Your grit is unmatched. Your determination is relentless. You are what we all aspire to be. Reflective, resilient, collaborative, flexible, and supportive. You are Elkton. While others strive to just meet the standard, you push to exceed it. You have been at odds with complacency. Excellence is the expectation and has been your standard. Our future outlook is bright. We see you accomplishing even bigger things in the future. Graduating college, owning your own business, becoming a doctor, lawyer, parent, civil servant, to name a few. You are truly remarkable, and we miss you. See you soon. We are Elkton.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Greetings, seniors. Thank you for all that you have contributed to Elkton High School. The memories created by the class of 2020 will always live on in our hearts. You have demonstrated such growth and maturity since you arrived at our doorstep just 4 short years ago. I am extremely proud of the young men and women you have become and will continue to be. Your strength and courage is admirable and will serve you well in the future. I am very fortunate to have been a part of your time here at Elkton, and I am excited to hear about the new adventures that are awaiting you once you depart. Your consistent presence and various personalities have been a part of forming what Elkton High School is today. You are making history. Embrace the change and stay strong. You have demonstrated that you are capable of what lies ahead in the future. I have great confidence that you will find success and be the best possible you imaginable. In the words of Michael Josephson, take pride in how far you've come. Have faith in how far you can go. But don't forget to enjoy the journey. Best wishes to all of you. Please know that your presence will be missed, and I will always be in your corner. Yours truly, Mrs. Bournes.
We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Elkton High School class of 2020. I just want to take a moment to congratulate each and every one of you on your accomplishment. I want to remind you of all the accomplishments that you have had as a class and individually. The spirit of excellence that you've shown each and every day. Many of you have challenged yourself in the classroom in new ways over the last few years. Many of you have accepted the challenge of going to the School of Tech or of going to part-time college, and many of you have earned scholarship money to attend the college of your choice, or you have made a choice to go into the military. But each and every one of you has shown the resilience and the drive to get ahead and do the things that are necessary to accomplish the things you want to accomplish in your lives. And we applaud you. Please know that you are on our hearts and minds every day. And I think about each and every one of you. And I am so very, very proud of you. I wish you all the best. And I look forward to all the accomplishments you will have as a class. Each and every one of you has a contribution to make to this world. And this world needs young, capable, smart people of character just like you. We are Elkton, and Elkton graduates the best. All the best to you and yours, and take care. This is Mr. Brown.
The bell has rung. Time after time, you have answered it correctly when your name has been called. The memories that you've made, let them last an eternity. As the years come to pass, let your friendships grow stronger. The commonality that you share is deeper than being the Elkton High School class of 2020. You share like ideas, dreams, and aspirations of making the impossible possible. When others find it too difficult to carry on the weight of hard times, you make light work of it and move on. You have each other's back, and that speaks volumes to the bond that is shared. As you embark on your next journey, make your own path. Never forget where you come from, for we will never forget you, and we miss you. We are Elkton.
Without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell